How's it going, boys? And 3.5%. Today on standard mono red aggro, because there's wins to be gotten and someone needs to farm them, and that someone might as well be us. You know what I'm saying? We all love to win, right? And this deck is gonna win a lot. Trust me when I say this. Hey, when have I ever been wrong against an S-tier aggro deck? Exactly never, that's right. But in reality, I think I'm done on standard with control. I have done the math, and the math doesn't seem too favorable for control currently. But about that when we get deeper into the actual play stages of the video. So this is our deck. We have a bunch of one costs, play with fire because why not, this thing that is absolutely overpowered, and Shivan Devastator because it's a fun card. Technically, something that I did want to use a little bit here, and I didn't really test it out too much, but it actually seems to be decent also in this kind of format, is Electrostatic Infantry. Considering we do have Kami's Flare, a Lightning Strike, and Play with Fire, technically the moment you get just one counter on this, it's actually a super strong card instantaneously off the top. If you get an extra counter, well then it's even better. Admittedly, I think this is really a historic card, but whatever. You know, there are options. You know, you're using the classic Bloodthirsty Adversary because waifu's gonna waifu, Lizard Blades because reasons, things with haste, things with more haste, and things with a credible value against control. And then a little bit of this bad boy. Again, pretty standard, pretty good, pretty extremely strong. 22 lands to be specific, 2.1 average, 100% a red in the blood. And with that being said, without any further ado, let's just look at the land choices we have. We have the beautiful mountain on the plains thing, art, whatever. We have the beautiful city. Oh yes, this was from the... I don't remember Magic expansion names, but it's fine. And we have the beautiful Amonkhet Pyramids, as always. Yes, the only expansion name that I know. Also Ixalan, but that's a different story. And the M20 Mountain City. Arguably the absolutely best mountain art in the game. And I know what I'm saying. I'm saying Bob Ross's Red Mountain is lesser than this, but Bob Ross's art is amazing. But the Green Forest and the Red Mountain, arguably not S tier. But this deck is S tier, so you know it's fine. Anyway, without any further ado, let's just get it cracking and see. Also, Foundry 0 out of 10. So, all you need to do to go first is not play Control, by the way, if anyone's ever wondering. So here we are, boys. And we're gonna test how this works, because this is probably gonna be pretty okie dokie, pretty amazing. If we get the third land, that is. That may be a little bit of a problem. Oh, it's not a problem. Well, I guess I'll just win in that case. Thank you, Wizards. You're the greatest audience ever. But, anyway, anywho. Boys, you know what I did today? I went out behind my house and pissed, but not on a dandelion this time. No, turns out it was a nightworm. For whatever reason, there was a nightworm out in day, and it did not enjoy the fact that it is enjoying a random golden shower for no reason. Now, I personally obviously cannot understand why it would not enjoy something like that, you know, because your boy gives, and your boy does not even ask anything in return. Admittedly, it would be hard to ask a golden shower in return from that nightworm, but that's fine. And some of you are probably thinking, the hell's a nightworm? Well, it's a thing. And considering he just Infernal Grasped me, I think this is a perfect time to talk about, well, why currently I think Control is an absolute, you know, just dipshit memery. Why you should never play Control, essentially. So, first of all, if you're not playing mono black in some way in shape in Control, you're probably losing. Because currently, everyone's absolutely butthurt about Control being overpowered, because that's what a lot of people say. That Control currently is 100% just absolutely overpowered. And that is Well, obviously that is not true. The only reason people say that Control is currently overpowered is because Invoke Despair exists. That's pretty much it. That's the only good card Control has. Everything else is absolute garbage. There is no good single target removal, because all the removal you currently have as a Control player is... It gives your opponent some kind of value. It gives your opponent 100% of the times some kind of advantage. For example, Infernal Grasp. It deals damage to you. Most of your opponent's creatures have either haste or some kind of protection effect, or it's some kind of Illuminant Virtuoso deck which can easily have up to 12 single target protection cards, which means good luck with that, Chief. You're probably gonna need it. You know, Control has a disadvantage in every sense, but Invoke Despair is overpowered, so everyone hates on Control for being actually good. But the reality is different, obviously. Look at this. Do you think he had a shot? Of course no. He decided to put Infernal Grasp in his deck, which meant he instantaneously just makes it. Where his deck is just absolute garbage when it comes to dealing. When it comes to dealing with anything that is... How much can I pay here? 5. That his deck is just instantaneous garbage against anything that has aggro and haste in it. Because again, currently most aggro decks have either a lot of haste, a lot of protection, or a lot of 2-for-1 exchanges. And the worst part is you can't actually itemize against those kind of aggro decks. Previously, you could technically do it with Planeswalkers, but this hasn't worked in Arena for, well, I don't know, pretty much ever, honestly, now. It's the situation where you get to turn 4, the board is clean, and you get to drop a Planeswalker, and hello, rat boy. And you get to drop a Planeswalker, and congratulations, that Planeswalker just gives you a turn or 2 or 3 of value. Yeah, that no longer happens. I don't remember the last time I could legitimately just drop a Planeswalker on turn X and be happy about life. Yeah, shit just does not jive like that anymore. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is. Also, exile, return, enters the battle, gain control of rat tokens. Okay, so I actually need to... Well, the effect doesn't actually end. Yeah, but I still need to save the removal for it. So this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Anyway, yeah. Control is just in all disadvantages. All the single target removal is bad. Extremely, extremely ridiculously circumstantial, slow, or flat out honestly just hurts you. That's the game that we are currently playing. And when you play... And you know what's the best part why also Control's did? Because it's impossible to play it against other Control decks. It is absolutely hilarious, in my opinion, that you can't even play Control normally. Hello there, Gerard. What's your name? What's your size? What's your number? Oh, wait, your number is no one cares. This is a Thundering Raiju. What up, Buttercup? Let's put it on that because I want to be a man about it. But anyway, yeah, what... Where was I? Oh, against other Control builds. Well, this guy's gonna surrender probably now, so I guess we're gonna keep that for the second video. But the thing is, when I make a Control deck and I'm not playing up against a creature deck that has all the advantages and 0 of the disadvantages, you know what happens? You know what your boy gets to experience? I get to experience the absolute blissfulness. I'm just gonna drop this. The blissfulness against playing against Control decks that are literally only good against Control. I literally am incapable of understanding this. How can you, in the current meta, create a Control deck that, get this, has 3 colors in it, has 4 negates, 2, I forgot what's its name. 2 submit 0. Should I attack? Nah, I should just drop Lizard Blades and see what happens. I'm just gonna insta KO him, so that's gonna be fine. Maybe, who knows. Anyway, 2 Ginger Oxuses, 2 to 4 potential, I forgot what it's called again, but the blue cost card that you can pay X and you draw cards for the X. And again, there was there was something good once again. That was obviously not the limit. That was obviously 100% not the limit. Do it like this. Don't ask me why. So that was not even the limit. I forgot what was the fourth card, but essentially 32 cards out of 60 in that deck are complete... Oh, 4 Invoke Despairs. Right. How could I ever forget about everyone's favorite Invoke Despair card? 4 Invoke Despairs. Essentially, 32 cards out of 60 are completely useless against any aggro matchup, because they are either too slow or flat out literally have no effect on the game. So yeah. What are you supposed to do against that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. How are you supposed to play that? How do these people actually play those decks? Do they just not play against aggro? Because if I would make something like that, I would have a 1% win rate. So the amazing thing about that is obviously the decks like that have absolutely not even the slightest chance of winning against anything aggro. To win against aggro when more than 50% of your deck is useless and you're essentially giving your opponent just 4 turns to do whatever the hell they want, you're setting up yourself, by the way, below tempo, obviously. You're setting yourself up for a loss. Nothing else. Literally, that's just what you are doing. You're setting yourself up for a loss, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Ooh, wow! This guy's pretty juiced. Okay, so do this because Lightning Strike first, and then play the Kami because reasons. Ah, yeah, boy. Maybe we win against this because he's playing a Ledge Shredder only. Maybe he does something bigger next turn. Who honestly knows, right? But anyway, if I make something like that deck, I only play against aggro. And because I only... Ooh, this changed everything. And because I only play against aggro, I lose all my games. But the thing is, that deck is absolutely destruction itself when it comes to legitimately gonna do it like this. That deck, by the way, it's always better to in this situation to do the thing on the Stormseeker because it's gonna be actually more damage. Getting the haste on the Stormseeker even without this is 5 damage, and this is just 4 damage. So those decks are absolutely devastating against control. They're insanely good against control. They're literally the best thing in the history of ever against control. But the thing is, you're not gonna play control against if you're making that. Well, at least I wouldn't. I don't know how people play that garbage. It's like, I will just play against the majority of aggro decks and just lose, because you have no statistical chance of winning. It's just purely that simple, you know? It's not rocket science exactly in this case, in this scenario. But hey, it happens. Also, man, we're currently absolutely representing destruction here. So it's not, yeah, because it's not, oh, Spell Pierce. Interesting. But again, it's like, damn, imagine if he does nothing here. Imagine a world where he does nothing. By the way, this card is overpowered against control also. Well, everything aggro is overpowered. Again, either it does too much damage, it has too many effects, it exchanges 2 for 1. Like, think about it. Currently, even mono black, historically the easiest matchup for control decks, is like one of the worst, because they just play Moshi? Kakkazan? Well, anyway, even those decks are currently just on literal mass. Oh, this guy's being cutesy. Yeah, that's kind of cute, but again, does it work? Will it blend? That is the question right here. And I think it will blend. You know why? Because I can do this. And I can do this. Which means he is pretty much forced to lose. Oh, you have a pushback. Or you just lose. That's fine. to finish off the thought why currently mono black is like literally the most devastating color against control, it's easy. So first of all, you're playing the two cost most overpowered card in the game currently, and that is Underdog. Underdog is like, you know, what, Faceless Monument, but on steroids? Not Faceless Monument, or was it Faceless Monument? I honestly don't remember the name perfectly. Maybe it was Faceless Monument, maybe it wasn't. You know, the land that previously just dealt 4 damage? Yeah, but on steroids, because you get to draw cards, and if you're playing against control, it doesn't exactly matter that you're dealing 2 damage to yourself. They have that. They have the 3 cost, interfere with your graveyard, deal 1 bonk damage for creatures. Oh, cute. You have that thing, right? And it has ward. You need to discard the card to actually touch it. So you know it's already overpowered to most extents. And then you have Invoke Despair. These 3 cards alone mean that you are having an extremely favorable time against any control deck. If you're mono black. And you know, red just has a lot of aggro, as you can see. Our opponent currently, by the way, is technically, I guess, not doing bad, but you know, he has a good start, a lot of early aggro, a lot of early shenanigans, a lot of this, a lot of that, and whatnot. Oh my god, he's still taking deeps. Amazing. And we are currently land flooded. And still, we have a pretty decent advantage here, you know? We still have a pretty decent advantage here, and he's already on 12 HP. I like it, but admittedly, maybe not, because this gives life. This could be a loss. This could be a loss, but don't worry. Blue Tempo is coming up probably really shortly, and it's going to give us, you know, a lot of things. Oh, he got the Obnixilis. Yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? He got the Obnixilis. I can't. We just lost. You know, you need hands and cards like this and combos like that to actually, you know, force us. Admittedly, this is still dealing damage to him, but that's fine. Okay, so yeah, a land flooded, no real cards, Obnixilis on curve. No, not on curve, but yeah, Obnixilis plus passive life gain. So yeah, you can't win. You can't win against this garbage. When you need to lose, you're gonna lose. But yeah, but on average, again, there's currently no... Oh, and by the way, even late game decks against control, a good control deck will have 4 counter spells on average. If you're playing something like late game, I don't know, Selesny or something like that, again, control is a disadvantage, because shield counters are absolutely brutal currently. The best card to deal with shields currently is Soul Extraction, of all things unholy. Yeah, let that sink in for a moment. Soul Extraction is one of the best removal cards. Insane in Membrane. It is what it is, though. So yeah, and by the way, also the annoying fact is, if you are playing any kind of control and you don't have black in it, I already touched upon this on yesterday's video, but if you're playing control and you're not putting black in there for Invoke Despair, you are just hampering yourself. Because most control matchups just literally revolve around the fact who gets more Invoke Despairs faster. That's it. Oh, it is absolutely hard. You can't play control. You can't. Even previously, it was pretty hard to play control in a lot of scenarios when you had decent 1 and 2 cost removal cards that didn't give your enemy advantage. That didn't give your enemy a free draw. That didn't give your enemy this. That didn't give your enemy that. Also, did he just AFK because maybe he's on Discord? Nope. No, wait, that's not my Discord. Let's see. General, did you at me? No. Did you join? No. Samvel Turkleton. Cool, I guess. Thank you for the free win. I appreciate it. I know you got intimidated through the screen. Boys, and if you don't want to be intimidated... Wait, maybe... Wait, what did he sack? Wait. Hold the phone. I mean, seriously? That's actually not bad, considering I have a land here. Oh, yeah, now we definitely lose. I mean, again, oh, double. Yeah, of course. I mean, of course. Again, when you need to lose, you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter how good your deck is, how bad your deck is. Boy, you just know how it is, you know? It is what it is. You know how it is. It is how it is. We can still win, by the way, on technical level, I guess. Not looking too hot, though, but on a technical level, maybe we can still pull it off. Because this actually deals with one of Nixilis. Yeah, this deals with one of Nixilis, and that's like Omega Sauce. And he has only one card, and I will have a distinct advantage from this. Maybe. He's an idiot for sacking this. Okay, he still can't win off. Oh! Wait! We actually can win now, because this thing has trampies. Unless he pulls out a miracle out of his ass, we're winning, boys. Because we still will have the Goblin Shiki-Jiki. Admittedly, well, no, it depends on what he draws. And, you know, I'm getting land flooded. I don't think our opponent is getting land flooded. You know what I'm saying, boys. You know what I'm saying. I don't think our boy here is getting land flooded. Also, how do I want to do this? Oh, he's gonna remove the Shiki. Yeah, okay, cool. Wait, could you not? Oh no, you couldn't. That's Electrovoltic, whatever. It deals 4 damage only in certain situations. Okay. So, do we win magically? I'm not sure. I think this guy fucked up hard. Because of the way he played this with the Patchwork Automatons. He probably thought that he's gonna get a +1 counter from the Oni Anvil. Oh, I guess never punished, because fuck bitches get money. Okay, but if I get rid of Nixilis, I kind of win. And there's a chance I don't draw a land. Yes, this is the chance for the last dance that we were talking about. I'm gonna do this for 7. It doesn't matter if we do it for 6 or 7, but I guess this is fine. So, there's a very low chance that he can remove a 7-cost creature. 7/7 creature. Because I don't know if he is gonna be rolling with Infernal Grasps. You know, press X to doubt, and there's a good chance that he draws a land now because reasons. Draw a land, you piece of shit. I said draw a land, you piece of shit, not just the most overpowered. Blah, 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 blah. And obviously he does that. Jeebus creepers. Okay, how are we doing this? We're doing it like this. I think we can win because this is just sauce. Okay, so... Wait, we do win. Yeah, okay, magic. Oh, wait. No, you can't do it. That's illegal. Okay, that's legal. 7, yeah. Yeah, unless he draws exactly a removal, he loses. That's not a removal. That's Karn Kun. And he does nothing. Amazing. Dude, he lost because he misplays the Patchwork Automatons. How do you misplay it so hard, my dude? That was a freebie. That was an uncontested freebie and you just literally gave it to me. Oh, the next game is gonna be brutal. Like and subscribe, boys, because press F in the chat. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, at least he tried, I guess. Play control, literally never go first. Play aggro, there it is, boys. There it is. Insta go first. What a time to be alive. And boys, you know what I say about the time to be alive? Well, what they say about the time to be alive? That it's a great time to be alive. And you know what you should do? Well, nothing just yet. Let's keep it a secret between you and me, right? Oh, this is blue tempo. Well, obviously it's blue tempo because they have big creatures that we can't just instantaneously destroy, kill, or whatever. So, oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, how about this though? I could out aggro them, but why do I have the feeling he's just gonna flip it instantaneously. Wow. Can you imagine that? Starting with 2 Delvers and just insta-flipping them. Who would have expected? Who would have expected something so heinous? By the way, Essence Scatter? Wow! Essence... It's like we can completely 100% predict everything that's happening in this game, because this game is predictable as fuck, because the algorithm for it has already been cracked by us like a million trillion years ago. Who would have foreseen that? At least he's on 2 lands, but admittedly that doesn't do a lot here. Another Essence Scatter, you say? Or a pushback? Or maybe you're actually thinking about this. No, we were right, another Essence Scatter. Wow! Call me surprised. No, wait, no, don't. 50% win land, by the way. No land? Oh, that's actually surprising. Well, surprising or not, well, he can't counterspell this, so maybe we actually do get a little bit of a slight advantage here. Okay, okay. This is 3 damage, this is 4 damage, this is 5 damage. So this is the correct way of doing things. Unless he pushbacks. I think he's just gonna do this. Oh, no. Fading Hope. Of course. Like, is anyone even surprised? I mean, this is Magic at its finest, you know? 100%, you know, not forced loss. Yeah, and this was the thing that I predicted here also, obviously, because, you know, how else are you gonna lose? I love it when I have a chance. Oh, but you could have played the Shivan Dragon and maybe he doesn't push it back and then you can... Shut the fuck up, okay? You're trash. Deal with it. No, because there's seriously unironic people who are gonna say, well, this wasn't a forced loss. Your opponent just had everything exactly perfectly assembled to win the game, and, you know, he has literally only played 5 different cards from all the cards in his deck. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. What is it, Wizards? What are you saying? Are you saying it's time to lose because 50% win rate needs to be enforced? Opponent goes first and I am stuck with 1 land? Oh, 2 lands now. How crazy is that? I'm probably ditching the Shivan Dragon. Okay, well, after last game, who honestly cares, right? Anyway, anywho, what are we talking about here? I guess stuff, but what kind of stuff? Cat on purple, that kind of stuff. This should be aggro, right? I can't say that this is my deck because it's not... Wait a minute, no, did I release it yesterday? I will check. Maybe I'm playing against myself, technically. Or maybe it's just normal control. Wait, let me check the... Yep, that's my yesterday's deck. So, I can flatter, I can flatter myself and, you know, give myself a much-needed ego boost. Yeah, sure. That he's playing maybe my deck. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably not. Okay, let's go. Oh, he didn't even have an interaction. He has good sleeves. Oh, no, that's definitely not one of my boys. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Probably with... Wait. Now let's do it like this. So, since he has creatures, I guess this is value. Since he does have creatures, yeah. This deals 2 damage to him, so, you know, maybe, maybe not. Who knows, right? Who knows what's gonna happen here. I think this is a late game 5-color deck, by the way. Because this thing is kind of okay to use. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks a little bit like it. Well, no, then he would have dropped at least a 4th color right about now, so maybe it's not. Ah, well, who knows. If I can get a land off of this, it's going to be spectacular. Another Thundering Raiju. Considering I have this guy, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm doing it, boys. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Yeah, long discussion. Oh, look at that. Make this appear. Didn't actually expect that. But considering he has 3 colors and it kind of doesn't make sense at any level, yeah. Not ashamed to admit I did not expect what's gonna happen here. Okay, the Flame Bolt thing. Flamed Blessed Bolt. Okay, it exiles. Wow, what a time to be alive. I think this is definitely some kind of, this self-discard deck maybe? I don't know. Okay, do this. Anything he plays, he can't really copy and get an advantage of. That's why I'm playing Thundering Raiju, not just, you know, insta-removing it with Kami. But I don't think we have a chance, boys. Lightning Strike. We're kind of playing tat for tat here. The only problem is I was the one who mulliganed and went second. So, oh. Yeah, that seems about as devastating as it could potentially come. Oh, but I am still kind of dealing a load of damage. So, maybe. Who knows? Maybe. If he needs to... Well, he has burning down the houses. Okay, big scores, big scores. And this thing... Yeah, I'm confused what we're playing up against. But he kind of dealt with me perfectly at the start, so... Holy moly, he's just going at it, boys. He is just non-stop. He is absolutely full send it mode, boys. What a time to be alive. Okay, whatever. Deal damage to him. See what happens. Bam! 2 damage. What a time to be alive, boys. I think he's just gonna do a second... For a moment there, I thought he surrendered because, you know... I think he's just gonna do another Burning House thing, and it's gonna be not amazing for us. But technically... No way! A lightning strike? Are you kidding me? Yep. Okay. Well, imagine a world where we would have had one more card. Literally anything but a land would have actually potentially won the situation for us. And nah, that's the closer. Okay, so... Trash tier deck. Oh, you always lose against the most trash tier things ever. Like a lightning strike removal. Oh, Jesus. Ah, well. We could have won. We could have won. If we didn't mulligan, we could have had a good chance, honestly. Maybe even. I don't know. Obviously, it's about the fact that, you know, exactly 7 lands and Titan of Industry, last card in the hand. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. 4 wins, 2 losses. You know what? I'll take it. And leave in the comments what do you think about the sound now. I have been screwing it. Well, not screwing it, but screwing with. I guess that's kind of the same thing. I have been screwing with it between the games, so tell me if you saw a difference, you know. Is it good? Is it bad? I'm gonna buy a stand because I think I am slowly getting what's happening here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.